Hello everybody, my name is Julia and I'm from Russia. And I'm gonna tell a story about the boy who changed my life. Okay, I will start from the beginning. I was working in Sochi Olympics, I was volunteering there, and next to the place I was working was a cafeteria. And once I went there and there was a guy. I ate and he asked me, "Oh girl, can you give me your backpack?" I said, "What?" "You see it from here, the white one backpack." And I say, what do you mean?" He said, "Oh, I really liked your backpack with the Formula One. Can you please give it to me?" And I said, "Why I should give it to you? I was working for free for that uniform they gave me. Why I should give it to you?" And then he said, "Oh, because I really like it, and my sister also wants to have this backpack." And I said, "Oh, okay, nice joke. See you next time." And the next day, I went there to eat my lunch, and it was wonderful. The music was playing, everything was so romantic, and I thought that I was acting in some kind of a film. And then this guy came and he said, "Oh, do you remember me? Maybe you can give me your backpack." I said, "Wow, it's not funny." But the thing is, I'm always too kind to people, so I can't say no to them, basically. And so I was like, "Oh, okay, but maybe we can find a place maybe they have this backpack left for you." And this day, I said, "Okay, let me finish my lunch first." And he said, "Okay, yes." And then I finished my lunch and went to him again. And I said, "Okay, are you ready to go?" He was surprised. Maybe there were too many people who rejected him and who didn't who made promises and then never make it to him. And we went together. At first, I thought he was stupid because he was like, "Oh, can you give me your backpack?" And then I understood that he is really a great guy and he teach me lots of things while we were talking. The first thing he teach me was he said that you should learn every time. So every time you have 3 minutes, you should learn something new about your life. He said, "Oh, I'm making dumplings here, but I never feel stressed. I always want to learn something new and to develop my abilities." And he said that, and the second lesson he taught me, he said, "Oh, and you also should never give up. Even if you are working not as a dumpling guy, as he called himself, you should never give up. You should try to make your best, and one day you will be succeed." And also he said to me that everything is possible while you're alive. And just now you have to try lots of things. He said to me, "Oh, you are young, you should try lots of things." He was an economist, but he didn't like his job, so he changed it and became a dumpling guy, as he called himself. And he said that by trying something new, he knows more about himself. And also he told me that you should always care about yourself, not what people trying to say to you. You are who you are. You should think about yourself first and then about people. And after the day, I felt so great because I learned these life lessons from him, and I understood that he was a really smart guy. And the lesson I learned that day also, that you should always care for people. You should always think about them and try to talk with them. Try not to be so stubborn on the time, and try to feel for people. Try to help them if you can. It's not that hard to do. And this day we went to the volunteer shop when they gave the uniform, and we managed to give this backpack for him, and he was so happy, and I was also happy for him because he was smiling all the time. And then he said, "Oh, you can come to cafeteria for free. I will give you some tea and cookies." And this moment I understand that when you are when you care for people, when you do something for them, they will always manage to give you something back. Okay, that was my story.